How do men differentiate between loss and love? This is simple. They are men, okay? So it is in their nature for them to be lustful towards any woman that crosses their path. Love is something that is strange to them, so therefore it is easier for them to identify love over lust because they spend their entire lives lusting after women, lusting after what they deem attractive or what they deem has their type. Okay, so therefore whenever women come to me and complain that they cannot differentiate between this man intention, they don't know if he's just lusting after her or if he loves her. And my analogy is that if you have to question yourself to this extent, to a point where you are seeking a third party's point of view, I would like to say that he doesn't love you. I'm so sorry, because if he did, you wouldn't have any type of question in mind. Okay, and when a man loves a woman, it's hard to chase him away. Okay, someone would say, well, lust is also the same. Lust has its limits. When a man is lustful, one second, guys, I have to make sure that this thing is working. Okay, got it. It's working. So when a man is lustful towards a woman, his efforts are going to be limited, because the minute that you challenge him, he is going to be he shall pull back if you challenge him to a point where he cannot take it, because remember, initially he was lustful, initially and currently. Okay, his get-go, I mean, from the get-go, what he wanted was, whatever it is that your future gives, or whatever safe zone that you give him, whatever type of expression you make in bed, whatever it is that keep him going as a man, if you understand what I mean. Okay, things of those nature. So therefore he is pretty sure that he's not in love with you. Simple as that. Yeah, lust come first before love, even in a normal relationship. That's how come sometimes if a woman doesn't understand herself, she may equate a lustful man as a man who is in love with her, because lust, some men, their effort is relentless. Okay, they may be a blur line between them being lustful and them being in love, but I am here to tell you the difference. So when a man is lustful, these are the key characteristics that are going to stand out and that shall repeat itself. And those characteristics stand from a man who doesn't want to get to know you beyond, the surface level. All he wants is surface. Anything surface level is what he is interested in. He doesn't want to know the true you. He doesn't know the true you. You can be with this man for years and he still doesn't know who you are. Who you are. If I mean who you are, I mean the true you. Okay, what makes you stand out from other people? I'm not talking about physical attribute or emotional. Okay, I'm talking about the person that you are. Okay, he is not interested in what is going on in your private life besides from the moment that you have with him. The moment that you have with him is what counts. Okay, so therefore he's not interested in knowing who are your friends, your family, your background. As long as he gets what he wants from you, he is fine. Knowing you on those personal level is too in-depth for him, so therefore he's like, that's too deep. Oh my God, I just need to get in between the sheet with her and that's it. I don't need to get to know her. I don't care. If you were to ask him what is your last name, he may not know what your last name is, but he knows what the color of the pants of all right. Someone will say, Rose, please behave yourself. Alrighty, I'm coming. uh So he is going to be pretty familiar with the color of your pants that you wear, okay? The shape, the type, the texture, the everything. You know how he knows? Because he's been undressing your behind, okay? So we say undressing your behind. Yes, he has been undressing your behind. So therefore, I mean, he's been getting intimate with you. You understand? So therefore, he has seen a few different colors of your underwear. As simple as that. That's one thing he specializes in, and therefore he knows, like the back of his hands. But he doesn't even know your last name. He doesn't even know how many brothers or sisters you have. He knows nothing personal about you. This is a telltale sign that this man is just lustful, my dear. You may say, well, Rose, getting to know me like that is too boring. He said that the only thing he cares about is me. So therefore, when I'm with him, when you are with him, you need to describe to me the setting and the atmosphere, the ambience, and the main events whenever you are with him. How do you differentiate a lustful man from a man who is in love with you? Okay, the second aspect is the main event always end in between the sheets. Whenever you guys have to meet, he makes sure that all his schedule or whatever event or activities that you guys have to do, if you are lucky enough to have for him to have any sort of activities with you, okay, those activities shall be geared around the main event. Okay, the activities are there just because, so that at the end of the day, he can take you somewhere and get in between the sheet with you, maybe at his house. If he lives near the restaurant that he's taking you to, the main event is at his house. It's not even that restaurant or the type of food you're ordering, okay, or what your favorite meal is. Remember, this man is lustful, so therefore he won't even know what is your favorite dish. I'm sorry. Life is unfair. Men are unfair. That is only if you allow them. Again, sometimes it is very, very difficult to differentiate between lust and love. And that's why I'm here. He shall plan event that shall end in between the sheet. Meaning from the get down to the get down. Okay? So we say, Rose, what type of analogy is that? The analogy will make sense if you find yourself in this. When was the last time you got down for the get down? Alrighty, now let's proceed because it's getting serious. This is a serious matter that we are, well, I wanted to say digesting. Someone said digesting or dissecting. Anyway. Once again, I don't want to flush you guys because then Rose might be lustful if she's trying to flush you behind on this video. Okay, the last thing I want to do is to flush you guys with what I got going on here. Flush. You're not seeing anything. Now focus on what I have to offer. So it's like how do you call it? The third aspect is that this man, surprisingly enough, he wouldn't care about any other activities that you have going on, even with a potential man. Meaning, he doesn't care if you are effing around with other men. Because he's not invested. He is not claiming you as his own. So why would he be jealous? The only thing he cares about is you making time for him when he wants to. And everything is on his own time. Nothing happens at your time, okay? Everything is around him when he is available. When can he meet you? When he can make it, not when you can't make it. Remember, a lustful man is very, selfish. He's selfish and he doesn't care about what you have to offer, what is going on in town, how busy you are. He doesn't care. He is going to schedule everything around his availability and try to squeeze you in. Like, okay, I'm here. And everything with this man is so sudden. Oh, I'm here. Do you want to come? Nothing is plain to the T. Remember, he's trying to squeeze you in his time. Your time doesn't matter. A lustful man is a very, very selfish man. A lustful man doesn't care about what's going on with your life. A lustful man only cares about what you can do for him in the bedroom, what you can tell him, reassurance, okay? Reassurance. He wants to be reassured that he has that power over you. A lustful man doesn't care about your friend group. A lustful man doesn't care about you effing around. A lustful man doesn't care about you, but what you have to offer to make him feel better. Better? Yeah, it is an understatement. A lustful man doesn't care about you. But you cannot differentiate between all these things that I have mentioned when with the initial stages of any normal relationship. Remember what I said earlier, that even a normal relationship has stages of lust. You need to be lustful towards your partner and then fall in love with them. But if this lust is progressing and it is not being converted to love, then we have a problem, my dear. What does that mean? The problem here is that this man is not giving you commitment, but he's giving you all the telltale sign of a lustful man. But because you are so naive, or you don't even know the difference, it's not about being naive, okay? It's a very challenging topic, meaning that you need to really have your antenna, and sometimes it comes with experience. Even with the most experienced woman, do fall victim to this. The lustful man. The lustful man is an endangered species. Okay, so therefore, it's hard to figure him out. Endangered. Okay. Someone said, Rose, are you saying that men are animal? You said it, not me. Endangered species. A lustful man is. He is going to view you as a prey. Okay, he's going to view you as a prey, but you will not see that coming. By the time you realize that you were a prey, he has caught you. Meaning that you have been under his fingertip for the longest. By the time you realize that this guy was just preying on your behind. What lies between your thighs is what he was, targeting. Now that he got it, you may, if you have a chance, see his true color. A lustful man doesn't care about your feelings. A lustful man doesn't want to get into any deep conversation with you. It's too personal, my dear. I'm like, it's too personal. Getting undressed and getting into the sheet, what else can be personal than that? That's my question. I fondly ask, what could be as personal as getting in between the sheets, especially a woman's perspective? Because there's something that a woman has to offer which is so powerful that most men cannot live without. And that is what lies between her thighs, beside from her intelligence. Do you understand me? So therefore, if that is a prize that a woman hold dear to her heart, and she's giving that to a lustful man, just for the lustful man to play with it, and by the time she realizes it's too late, what are we working with? We are working with a man who doesn't care about you. If you need to ask me to clarify, either this man love you or not, he doesn't love you. Now, how does a man behave when he loves you? You will know that he loves you because you don't need to look for him. He shall be available for you. He shall care about your opinion. He shall know all your friends. He shall know what you're doing. He shall know where you are. Well, Rose, are you describing a possessive man? Hold on. The line may be blurred, but it's not as blurred as you think. Now listen. A man who is in love with you can be a little bit possessive. A little bit, please. Possession doesn't equate to love. But love doesn't happen without being a little bit possessive. Now, let me rephrase this. Love cannot take place without a little bit of obsession. Possession and obsession are two different, stories. Love cannot take place without a little bit of obsession. Possession is when obsession goes away. When do you understand that terminology? Someone will say, Rose, English is not even your first language. Shut up. All right, I get it. I'm going to shut up. But now listen. A man who loves you will make sure that you know that he loves you. He doesn't want to give the opportunity to any other man to love you. He is going to treasure you. He's going to say, well, I love her. This amazing specimen of a woman, if any other man finds out what she offers, well, what she offers was, what are we talking about? What does she offer? The men are like, what does she offer? Shut up. You know what a wonderful, beautiful, smart woman offers you. You don't want me to get into the nitty gritty because I could if I want to get vulgar. Vulgarity may be my middle name. Beware of what you're asking. Now, a woman that a man has fallen in love with, this man is going to cherish you. You don't have to look for him. He shall be there. He shall not squeeze you last minute into his schedule because he respects you. Respect is a sign of love, my dear. If the bastard does his last thing after you doesn't respect you, he doesn't care what you're doing with your time. A man who is in love with you cares about what you're doing with your time. And who, I almost forgot, a man who is lustful towards you is not curious about you. A man who is in love with you is curious about you. He wants to find a way to please you. The lustful man doesn't care. The only thing, even in the bedroom, he can be selfish. There's a high potential of him being selfish because he doesn't care about your feelings. The lustful man may not even give you all the pleasure metrics that a man offers a woman in the bedroom. It's not because he lacks the experience. It's because with you, surface level. The man is just trying to get his rack off. Rose, are you being vulgar? Shut up. I told you my middle name was Vulgar. Vulgar? Rose, are you sure? Are you making it up? Of course. Vulgar. Alrighty, guys. Oh, ladies. The lustful man will make you question yourself. He shall bring you down. He shall play with your self-esteem. If you are with a man and you're constantly questioning your value, you are with a lustful man who doesn't care about you. Again, uncommon theories, uncommon answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.